Hunt will not back off going into 3. Does he think that, Gordon's thinking championship, that Gordon's not going to push the issue, that he knows Jeff will get in the room?
No, he ain't thinking nothing except whatever it takes to stay in front. That's all he's thinking right now.
All right. Well, what about Jeff Gordon?
He ain't thinking nothing except I want to get in front of that 8 car. Thank God for people like that.
But I don't think he's going to take a real big chance to do it.
Here he goes. Here he goes. Here he goes. Got a good run. Got a good run.
All right, let's see if Hunt backs off this time.
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Hunt didn't back off. Not like most everybody does.
The crowd goes wild. Bob Jenkins, Ned Jarrett, Benny Parsons, Bill Weber, John Kernan, and Dr. Jerry Punch back at Darlington Raceway in South Carolina. And yes, Jeff Gordon has taken the lead and is driving away now. This is how it happened.
Coming off turn 2, he got one of those great runs like he's been doing. Gets on the inside of Hut Strickland. Man, Hunt did not want to let it go, but he just had no choice.
Hunt drove deeper in there than we normally see cars on the outside, but he knew you had no choice.
And so now, as Ray Evernham looks on for Jeff Gordon, and he'll have one more trip around the 1.366-mile Darlington Raceway. Here he is off of corner number 4. White flag is showing. 1 to go. Jeff Gordon.
Lap and he will repeat as the Southern 500 winner.
In fact, he will win. Ray Evernham can't lose. 3 consecutive wins here at Darlington. Last year's Southern 500, the spring race here at Darlington, and now for the second time, the Southern 500. And he becomes the first driver since Dale Earnhardt did it in 1990 to repeat as Southern 500 champion. Jeff Gordon wins the Mountain Dew Southern 500 for 1996, his 16th career win, 7th of 96. Let's go down to the pits and talk to Ray Evernham.
Ray, your 7th win of the season, 3 in a row here, and back-to-back wins in the Southern 500. That's pretty impressive. Congratulations.
Well, we got to thank God first because he's the one who lets us do this. And these guys right here and that little guy driving the car, Rick Hendrick, I don't know. Some days it just amazes me. We work hard, Jeff and I have been getting along so good lately. I just feel like the magic's back. It's just like our old Busch Grand National days. We're having fun without any pressure, and everybody's doing a great job. The R&D shop's building great cars, and Randy Dorton and his guys are building great motors, and I'm just very, very lucky to be part of it.
Okay, Ray Evernham, Jeff Gordon, and the Rainbow Warriors on their way to Victory Lane here at Darlington.
Victory Lane celebration is about to begin. Here's the McDonald's Winner's Circle interview and Dr. Jerry Punch.
Bob, what a celebration down here. Jeffrey, congratulations, 3 in a row here at Darlington.
Unbelievable, Jerry. Tell you, Lord was with us today. This is just an unbelievable place, and we came from behind. This team, I tell you, I got to take my hat off to the whole DuPont Chevrolet team. They worked real hard, and the car wasn't perfect all day long. This is one of those tough places you just got to be around at the end, and we were, and it's a good thing I didn't have to really fight anybody those last 10 laps because I absolutely could not see anything on my windshield. I didn't think I was going to get by Hut. I think he might have had a little bit of a problem with his engine going away, but I finally got beside him, and I tell you, it's just a lot of hard work and dedication, and this is awesome. Our 2nd Southern 500, 3 in a row at Darlington, and I'm psyched.
This young man is absolutely incredible. Let's check in with Bill Weber, who's standing by with the guy who almost pulled it off. Bill?
My thanks to Benny Parsons, Ned Jarrett, Bill Weber, John Kernan, and Dr. Jerry Punch. This is Bob Jenkins, and this has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
The car being stopped and getting serviced. He must have beat him either keeping the car up to speed longer prior to getting it on pit road or getting back up to speed because their pit stop was 19.5.
Does this look familiar? Look at this.
Yeah,
the 24 right on the 88's back bumper. Trying to get him loose again.
Here he goes, too. He's making the pass coming off the corner. Jarrett's car is just too loose to put up a good battle.
Made it look effortless. 2 laps to go.
Looks to me like Dale Jarrett's moving in there in the 3rd spot. He's giving Rusty a hard time as they start down towards the back straightaway. You see Jeff Gordon coming down through there. Dale Jarrett is there.
Of course, Gordon says, have at it, boys. Jeff pulls away. Coming to the white flag. The final time around the Monster Mile. Jeff Gordon trying to grab the NASCAR Winston Cup point lead from Terry Labonte. The $70,000 Winston leader bonus. And be a three-peater here at Dover Downs. Goodness, that team is good. His 17th career win. Jeff Gordon from Pittsboro, Indiana wins it. Rusty Wallace second. Jarrett is third. Bobby Labonte comes home in fourth. And the 13th Chevrolet win of 1996. Jeff Gordon starts third and wins the MBNA 500. We're coming back. We're going to Victory Lane, then right up to Reading, Pennsylvania. We'll be there for drag racing next on TNN. Jeff Gordon just now getting out of his car in Victory Lane. Let's go down to Glenn Jarrett. Glenn?
And a victorious Jeff Gordon climbs out 3 in a row here at Dover, but the last 50 miles looks like it took forever, all those restarts.
Well, it sure did. You know, I'm just really thankful. I'm just really thankful to have a good car there at the end. I want to thank God. Certainly on our side again today.
They are staging right now in Reading, Pennsylvania, the Keystone Nationals NHRA Winston Drag Racing. For Buddy Baker, Dick Berggren, Glenn Jarrett, and Randy Pemberton, I'm Eli Gold. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you again next week with more, but right now stay tuned. NHRA Winston Drag Racing from Reading, Pennsylvania, next on TNN. So long.
I don't know. Yeah, now it's getting serious.
Yeah, it is.
The fans are...
Oh, the leader! Across the curb!
Man,
now the caution comes out.
He just can't find the opportunity to get the car rolling again because they're...
Now Labonte, they're racing back for the lead. Back for the caution flag and the lead, and Gordon will do it. Won't he?
Yes. Jeff Gordon got himself in a bit of a bind here.
Tell you what, he might have hurt that car when we see the 71 car of Dave Marcus force the 24 car on the curb. Jerry Punch, you heard anything?
Well, yeah, but I can't repeat it, Benny. They were pretty upset down here. Ray Evernham just leaped off the pit wall, went down to the NASCAR official and said, you know, hey, you got to put that caution flag out, man. We got cars going high and low. We're trying to win this race. I think Ray has settled down a little bit, but yeah, I heard a few things, Benny.
You think Jeff heard it? Did he say anything about knocking the toe in out when he ran across the curb?
He didn't say anything. He said he hit the curb. He didn't say anything about the steering, and he hadn't said anything. I think he's trying to cool off, too. They're all trying to cool off, just let things go.
Go, 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 go!
And Terry Labonte comes up, or rather, Andretti bumps the 5 car in the back end. Meanwhile, Bobby Hamilton challenging Andretti there for a while. Looks like Jeff is going to be able to win this thing. Here he is in the 4th corner. Jeff Gordon comes down and takes the checkered flag. There's a scramble for position behind.
Coming off of turn 4, got him sideways. Andretti had to slow down a little bit and get off the gas, and that cost him.
Jerry's with Ray Evernham.
Wow, what drama, huh? Those last 2 laps, that was wild up there in turn 1 and 2.
Well, you're not kidding. I don't know what was going on there, but, you know, thank God we won it. You know, we got to thank God first, and I probably prayed harder to him than I have in a long time, but I don't know how much stomach lining I'm going to have left if we keep having finishes like this. Everybody that's worked on this deal, and that little guy driving that car right there, he does a heck of a job.
All right, well, let his crew chief go over and give his driver a high five. Win number 9 in 1996.
So Gordon and Labonte finish in 1st and 2nd, but look what happened behind those two. Congratulations of the throng gathered here this afternoon.
All yours.
Yeah! Our McDonald's Winner's Circle interview, Dr. Jerry Punch.
Boy, Jeff, what a finish. Let's go back with 4 laps to go. That was a close one.
Man, I tell you what, my teammate had me nervous there. He's so smooth and so good, and he's been through, you know, so many different things. I didn't know if I could hold him off, but oh man, I tell you what, I was so glad to see a caution there with about 25 to go. That set of tires we had on before that last caution or before that last set just wasn't really the best set for us, and that last set was awesome though, and guys got us out front. It was a total team effort, and I tell you, this is a meaningful win right here, to win at a short track like Martinsville. Wow, you know, you got to have a complete day.
Talking about a complete day, let's go back to Dallenbach, spin with a few laps to go. You had to come off the curb to be able to miss him down there.
Well, it wasn't so much him as Dave Marcus. I didn't know which way he was going to go. And I saw that there was room on the inside, and I thought I was the only one going to go down there. But Dave shot to the bottom, too. And I had to go up on the grass and then race Terry back to the line because we knew, it might end under caution or we're going to have a real shootout.
I know you said it's meaningful to win here at Martinsville, but meeting your teammate, Terry Labonte, your friend and teammate, I mean, what a day he had coming back from a lap down.
When he had to get his lap back, I couldn't hold him off. I knew he was going to be a factor later on in the race as fast as he was running. And, I know what these Hendrick cars can do. I know what these Hendrick motors can do. And they certainly showed it today. And, if there's anybody I'm going to be nervous about, it's going to be my own teammates. And he was strong today. But we did our job. We, we gave 100% and just never gave up and had a lot of patience today. I kind of know what those guys feel like now following Richard Petty back all those years because I followed that STP Pontiac all day.
Hey, so you got a bonus of 70 grand last week. Look behind you. You got 10 more thousand. I know you don't need the money, but Brooke will find some place to put it.
Oh, I'm sure, Rick Hendrick and myself will find something really good to make that money goes towards. But, it's more than just the money. It's the win. This is an unbelievable feeling. I'm pretty shocked right now.
9th win on the year, the Hendrick motors, the Hendrick cars, and how about those Hendrick drivers finishing 1-2 here at Martinsville, Bob?
Rick Hendrick got his first win here in April of 1984 with Jeff Bodine. He now has 6 victories. Jeff Gordon wins here at Martinsville. Back in a moment.
Yeah, all right.
An opportunity to have a conversation with Rusty and get some of his merchandise. Our congratulations to Jeff Gordon, who has won here this afternoon. 3 of the last 4 races, Jeff Gordon has driven to victory lane. And he remains atop the point standings for Ned Jarrett, Benny Parsons, John Kernan, Bill Weber, and Dr. Jerry Punch. I'm Bob Jenkins. Thank you for joining us here on ESPN. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports.
One car's in 10th position, so Kenny Wallace having a great run here today.
And here goes Gordon once again, takes the lead. Turn 3. He does not drift up the racetrack like Earnhardt wanted him to. Don't put the 24 DuPont car back in front.
There's Earnhardt going at it again.
Yep.
Oh! They just won't let each other alone, will they?
I don't think Jeff's going to put up too much of an argument.
Yeah, he's going to lose second spot as Dale Jarrett has closed up on the back bumper. He challenges Gordon.
They just went green. Here they come down to complete the first lap under green. Earnhardt and Jeff Gordon and Dale Jarrett are right there together.
Gordon looking under Earnhardt as they come off of turn 2. He's got a nose up there.
And Jeff Gordon will go back into the lead. And here comes Dale Jarrett right behind him.
Well, the last time we see the 2 Dales together, they were bumping. Let's see if Jarrett can make the pass this time.
Here's Jerry Punch. Coming down, Jeff Gordon in corner number 4 now. Here he is at the line, and the white flag comes out for Jeff Gordon. Less than 5/8 of a mile to go. And the drop of the checkered flag here at North Wilkesboro brings down the final curtain of NASCAR Winston Cup racing. From the first race, October 16th, 1949, won by Bob Block. The victory here to Jeff Gordon on September 29th, 1996. Jeff Gordon wins the final race at North Wilkesboro, the Tyson Holly Farms 400. It is his 10th win of the season. That equals the most wins in a season in the 1990s. Bill Weber.
Rick Hendrick, you have a tough job. You know 2 of your cars aren't going to win on race day, but this one and its driver have won 10 times.
It's been an unbelievable year. The guys have worked so hard, and I just hope we can stay down this points chase and win it for all our sponsors and for our guys.
How about your driver?
He's unbelievable, isn't he?
He got his name in the North Wilkesboro record book. He's the last guy that'll win a Winston Cup race here, and he'd never been there before.
This place has been awful good to us. We won a lot of races up here.
That's Rick Hendrick, the winning car owner here at North Wilkesboro.
It's his 6th win here, and Jeff Gordon is the 38th driver to take the checkered flag and win an event at this storied old facility in the Brushy Mountains of North Carolina. We'll be right back.
Now he gets his first win in the final at North Wilkesboro Speedway. Rick Hendrick is Carl Rennie congratulating him. What an emotional moment here. A young man who is charged to lead this sport in the next century writes the final chapter on a racetrack that was there at NASCAR's beginning. Here is Jeff Gordon out of the race car. Well, Jeffrey, what an effort as Brooke comes in and gets a big kiss from her husband. Jeff, what an outstanding effort today.
Man, I tell you what, this team is awesome, awesome. You know, we just tried to save tires all day long, and I had to change my line on that last set of tires. I learned a little something from Dale Earnhardt today. You know, I'm always learning something from him, and he had a little bit better line around there, saving tires a little bit better. I could be real quick on new tires, but it'd fade on the long runs. And man, I tell you what, the guys just did a great job of adjusting that last set of tires, and it was perfect. The Lord was certainly with us today.
I heard you tell Ray when that last pit stop came, you're not sure you could run with Earnhardt in the high line off turn 4, but when the green came out, you took off.
Well, you know what happened was I had such a good start there, and the tires came in so quick that I got out there and I got to adjust my line and start searching. And you know, right there before we came in, actually, for that last pit stop on tires, I adjusted my line to see if I liked that outside off of 4, and I started arching a little bit higher coming into 1 and shooting straight off of 2, and man, did it work. You know, Burton come up on us, and I was trying to save it, not push it too hard, but then once we got in traffic, man, that thing was just awesome.
You've been in the record books for a lot of reasons. You're going to be in the record book for the winner, the final winner at Winston Cup Racing at the Wilkesboro Raceway. That's got to be special.
Such a special. That's why I'm so excited, because I mean, this is North Wilkesboro. I'm not supposed to win at North Wilkesboro and Martinsville. I don't know what's going on. It's been crazy this year. But to be the last race, Winston Cup race that's going to be here, you know, it's like you feel sorry, but at the same time, you know, you're elated to go down in history in the record books. And I think these fans saw a great show today. That was one heck of a race all the way to the finish.
A special young man wins a special race, the final one, at a special place. Bob?
Jeff, we need a thumbs up for Jeff Gordon, the 1995 NASCAR Winston Cup champion, has been named third quarter nominee for the NASCAR True Value Man of the Year Award. He has just won his third in a row and fourth in the last 5 races. Jeff Gordon, Victory Lane, certainly seems to be a place he's familiar with. Now, the True Value Man of the Year Award is based on a combination of on-track and off-track community involvement. The winner will receive $50,000. It'll be split between the driver and his favorite charity. And now into the record books goes the name of Jeff Gordon, the final winner of a NASCAR Winston Cup race at North Wilkesboro, North Carolina Speedway. We say farewell to a place that's given us years of enjoyment, of excitement and cheers. Thanks to all who have made our visits here very memorable. It's been fun. This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. Let's begin with some special awards. A new award this year is the True Value Man of the Year Award. 4 quarterfinalists were chosen, and the winner will be announced here tonight. Let's take a look at the 4 in contention.
The NASCAR True Value Man of the Year is a special award that recognizes the drivers that touch the hearts of those in need. Jeff Gordon, the third quarter nominee, finds time to raise funds for the Leukemia Society of America and to visit terminally ill children through the Make-A-Wish Foundation. He's also taken time out to shoot public service announcements for the U.S. Coast Guard.
Let's go to him right now and find out who the True Value Man of the Year is.
Ladies and gentlemen, to announce the first winner of the NASCAR True Value Man of the Year Award, please welcome True Value's Senior Vice President and Chief Operating Officer, Mr. Steve Porter.
It was very difficult for us to narrow down the 4 nominees, and even more difficult to choose a winner. But our select panel has voted, and it is my pleasure tonight to announce the first NASCAR True Value Man of the Year Award winner, Mr. Jeff Gordon. Jeff, we are proud to have you as our first winner, and I'd like to present you with a check for $25,000 and a second check for $25,000 to your designated charity, the Leukemia Society of America. Congratulations.
Wow, that's a real shocker. This is one I think that all year long, all the drivers really appreciate this award to be able to give back something to the charities. Leukemia Society is an important one to us. And I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to take the other 25 and give it to them too, because But I want to thank True Value. This is a great award. I hope they come back for many more years doing this. And hope I keep winning some more races and keep giving more money to these guys. So, you know, Make-A-Wish is something that Leukemia Society gets involved with also. So it's more than just Leukemia Society. And Make-A-Wish, I think, is also one of the ones that's a favorite among all the drivers. So thanks to everybody, and especially True Value. Thank you.
Well, congratulations to our first major award winner tonight, Jeff Gordon, selected as the True Value Man of the Year. Let's go to Dr. Jerry Punch, who's with the True Value Man of the Year.
Thanks, Bob. Well, you know, a Rookie of the Year title, a Winston Cup championship, but this has to rank right up there. Congratulations, True Value Man of the Year, Jeff.
Well, that really is a big honor to me and a big surprise. I was totally caught off guard, and tell you, my heart was pounding when I got up there. I didn't know what to say. I was speechless, but trust me, this one ranks way up there. I think this is one we've really been shooting for all year long, because we saw something to be able to give back to the kids and the people who really need it, and especially with our charity Leukemia Society. So it's a real honor to get this award.
The Leukemia Society sort of strikes close to home. You know, your crew chief, Ray Abraham's son, Ray J., underwent very successful treatment with leukemia, and it's what efforts like what you have done tonight, and $50,000 now, that'll help more youngsters and adults be treated.
Yeah, I definitely didn't need all that money. We've had a great year. I'm very proud of everything we've done. And you know, when they announced my name, I said, heck, I'm gonna give it all to them, because I think by knowing what's gone on with Ray J and Ray and Mary and the whole family, I think that it's opened our eyes up to what's out there, and there's a lot of sick little boys and girls out there that really need as much help as we can give, and I'm gonna do my part as much as I can.
Jeff, thanks for being so special to us and for all those youngsters out there who need the treatment. Bob?
Quite a gesture by Jeff Gordon there.
Finishing second with the DuPont Chevrolet, Jeff Gordon.
Take a look into the rearview mirror of 1996. What you'll see is a confident young champion with a mature message. I am ready to race anyone, anytime, anywhere. Signed, Jeff Gordon. The defending NASCAR Winston Cup champion began backing up that challenge with a front row start at Rockingham. And by the third race at Richmond, he wasn't just clicking off laps. He was leading his Hendrick Motorsports Army to the land called Victory Lane. As a dividend, a berth in the All-Star Winston at Charlotte was assured. At Darlington, he was prepared, primed, and powerful. Leading the most laps, win number 2 was in the books. 1 week later, Gordon thundered a repeat performance on the Bristol High Banks. That bold statement was for real. Now it was time to contend for a NASCAR Winston Cup championship. Gordon next hooked up at Dover. Again, the most laps led, and now an elite seat in the top 3 in points. Good things must come in pairs, for a Pocono victory gave him his second back-to-back twin checkers. And when Jeff Gordon crossed the Talladega finish line ahead of every other machine, he vaulted into the points lead. What is black and white on paper, Gordon and his Rainbow Warriors make colorful come race day. Coolly anticipating the precise moment, Jeff just flat out gave it the gas and accelerated into his second consecutive Mountain Dew Southern 500 celebration at Darlington. Can anyone out-Dover Dover 2 years running? It can be done. Any time you lead the last 100 laps at Martinsville, you will hold the winner's trophy. And perhaps winning anywhere never had more significance than when the name of Jeff Gordon was permanently inked into the final win column at North Wilkesboro. Not unlike just 1 year past, a stirring contest to claim the NASCAR Winston Cup came down to a select few. And when he throttled home third at Atlanta, Gordon ended his season's prime performance that included a series-high 5 bush poles, 10 victory lane visits, and $250,000 in the Winston Leader Bonus Program. Anyone, anytime, anywhere. And now, here is the driver of Rick Hendrick's DuPont Refinishes Chevrolet, the 1995 NASCAR Winston Cup champion, and this year's runner-up from Pittsboro, Indiana, Jeff Gordon.
Ray and those Rainbow Warriors, man, those guys are awesome. We have a lot to be proud of this year. Won a lot of races, won a lot of poles, won a lot of money. And it was really a class act, I think, by those guys to be able to do what they did this year. We came from behind, and I owe it all to those guys. They really, you know, when I'm down, they get me up. And when they're down, I feel like I get them up. And it's just really what a team is supposed to be all about. And really am fortunate to have all those guys on our side. Of course, the rest of Hendrick Motorsports, too, from you know, Jimmy Johnson to Randy, everybody that puts in so much effort, so much time, it really has paid off, and I thank you for that. Of course, I want to thank my wife, Brooke. She's with me all the time through all the times, and I love her very much and want to thank her for everything that she does. I want to thank God. I feel like I'm truly blessed, and so is this whole team, and very fortunate to have that on my side. But the last thing I want to say is that one thing that I have learned this year, that it's not how much you win or how many championships you win or how much money you make, but it's how you feel about what you're doing. And I feel great about what I'm doing and what this team has accomplished this year, even though we came up a little bit short. So thank you very much for everything. Appreciate it.